"Goodbye, sis," she said, her voice dripping with sugar and venom as I cleared my desk. Her false accusations had worked perfectly. He believed every word. "Karma's a witch, isn't it?" She smirked, watching me pack the last of my things. I glanced at the framed photo of us as kids, arms wrapped around each other, pretending we'd always have each other's backs. I didn't respond, not because I couldn't, but because she had already told me everything I needed to know. We joined the company a year apart, me in marketing, her in client relations. I had pulled her in, vouched for her, praised her brilliance in every meeting. I remember her first day, nervous, grateful, clutching a new notepad like it was her lifeline. She used to call me her lucky charm. I didn't realize I was just her ladder. Over time, she started dressing like me, speaking like me, even finishing my sentences in meetings. Clients loved the sister duo act. It worked until it didn't. Once she climbed close to the top, she needed me out of her way. The first signs were subtle. A missing file here, a misplaced client report there. Then came the email, a supposedly confidential strategy leaked to a competitor, with my name on the distribution list. Traced back to my account. Her face? Pure sympathy. "I'm so sorry, sis. I can't believe you'd risk everything." Her eyes didn't match her words. They glimmered with anticipation, as if she'd been waiting for this moment. That was the day I stopped being her sister. I didn't offend myself. That surprised her most because silence has power. It makes people underestimate you, makes them careless. While she celebrated my supposed downfall with champagne in the break room, I was already plotting something quieter, something final. That evening, my phone buzzed. A number I recognized. "Mr. Hale, our biggest client." "Laura, I heard what happened," he said, "but something's off. Those designs your sister sent, they're identical to the ones you showed me 3 weeks ago." 3 weeks before the email leak. "Could you send me your original draft?" he asked. I did. Every timestamp, every revision, every piece of metadata intact. When he called back, his tone had shifted completely. "Looks like we've been played. Meet me tomorrow morning." Quietly. That night, I didn't sleep. I hadn't needed to for months, pretending not to see her ambition bleeding through every fake smile. The next morning, I met Hale in his office. He handed me a folder. Inside, proof, emails, designs, contracts, all trace of her. She'd been stealing my ideas, using my presentations, even my login credentials to advance herself. I remember smiling for the first time in weeks, not out of joy, but clarity. I didn't want to expose her publicly. No, I wanted her to unravel in private, to feel the weight of every lie when no one was watching. That afternoon, I sent her a text. "You win. I'm done. Hope the new promotion's worth it." She replied with a heart emoji. Perfect. That same day, Hale transferred the account, not to her department, but directly under mine, quietly off the books, with condition that no one knew until board meeting in 2 weeks. During those 2 weeks, I watched her. She strutted around the office, taking client calls she barely understood, claiming credit for proposals she hadn't written. She thought she had buried me, but she was standing on the trapdoor. The day of the board meeting arrived. I got there early, not participate, but to watch. Outside the glass wall, I saw her in full glory. Bright blazer, confident smile, convincing everyone she was the company's future. Then Hale walked in, calm and deliberate. He placed a thick folder on the table. "This," he said, "belongs to the person who actually did the work." He nodded toward the door, and I stepped in. For a moment, the room froze. Her smile faltered. Then her jaw tightened, the way it always did when she realized she'd miscalculated. "Laura," she whispered. I placed the USB drive on the table. Metadata doesn't lie. Her face went pale as Hale projected her forged files on the screen. Timestamps, digital signatures, the works. Every stolen document traced directly to her login. Every email she had sent under my name laid bare. No yelling, no chaos, just silence, the kind that ends things. She tried to mumble something about misunderstandings, about family, but the board didn't care. By the time security escorted her out, She wasn't my sister anymore, just a stranger wearing her face. As for me, I didn't ask for my old position back. I took hers. Hale's offer came with a promotion and a new department to lead. Karma's a witch, she'd said. She wasn't wrong. She just never imagined I'd be the one wearing her crown. A week later, I got a text from her. No words, just one line. "You ruined me." I typed,